Hey y'all, it's Amber with Control Your Money. I'm sitting here thinking about my money masters, as I often do. And something that came to me is, and it really came out of work, that it's hard to prioritize when you have so many tasks. It can be hard, especially when so many different things are urgent. But in terms of finances, it came to me because I was thinking about a situation. I think that's one of the challenges in not having financial education is realizing that prioritization is just as important in terms of your finances. Saying to yourself what needs to be priority at this time and making financial decisions in line with those priorities and understanding what really is a priority, right? A want is not a priority. What you want to do is not a priority. It can't be the priority when you have things that you need to do. When there are things that are needed that sustain life, that for your lights to stay on, for your water to stay on, for you to be able to eat, those are priorities. That's why when I did the budget series, there were items in lifestyle expenses that were not in household expenses because there are things that are not necessities, that are not required for you to go to sleep and wake up and be in housing during that time period where you have lights and air and water, you know, in between you going to sleep and waking up. There are things that are not necessities. There are things that are wants. You want to have, you want to do. Those need to be deprioritized. Okay. When you look at the funds that you have and what you have, the resources you actually have in the moment, it needs to be the needs. The needs need to be at the top of the list. The wants got to go down here. And it's a non-judgmental, this is a non-judgmental conversation because I don't believe that everybody understands that in terms of money. You may understand it in terms of different aspects of life, but not necessarily with money. And I believe that because I see that on a regular basis, that at times people are not able to say, this is a need, I need to focus on this need. They actually take the want and put that over the need. And then what happens when you put a want over a need? You got your want, but your need went unmet and there's a consequence associated with it. Most times there's a consequence. Most times there's a consequence when you deprioritize your needs. So let's learn to prioritize needs over wants. Let's learn to move the wants down on the list, move the needs up, make sure the needs are met. And after the needs are met, see how we can take care of the want. And you may still be able to get what you want. A lot of times, especially with budgeting, you can still get what you want. It just may not be in that moment, or it'll be in another form. Like you had this vision of your want, but it turns into something else where you still get the satisfaction that you're looking for, but not in the way you thought you would initially because you had to take care of your needs. But then in that situation now, you feel relief because your needs are taken care of and you still got what you want. You got to prioritize. It won't work otherwise. Okay? Till next time, control your money.